What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kentucky Bourbon Boys. I'm Mike, and well, we're missing Dave again. Sometimes scheduling just doesn't work out the way we would like, where we can both get together and do an episode, but we want to keep the content coming to you guys regardless. So, flying solo again this week, and hopefully you don't mind. I did have to point out that last time I flew solo, it was the first time any of our programming has ever gotten a thumbs down, and so I'm not sure if it was maybe it's just me. I don't know, or was it the I changed the format a little bit, enjoyed a cigar, kind of tried to change the vibe a little bit, and I don't know if that maybe just didn't sit well with you guys or what. So anyway, I'm not gonna take it too personally. We're just gonna roll with it. But regardless, we're back this week and got something here, kind of a controversial one. I'm surprised. It's Midwinter Night's Dram. Let me see, get that on there. Okay, it's it's a rye. It's a limited engagement. 49.3% alcohol. This is Act 52, Scene 5. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not super familiar with how High West does this, but how they come up with the act and the scene number and all that. But it is a High West product. And I really thought, and kind of bummed that Dave's not here to share his views, but I really thought that this one would be right right down Dave's alley because it's a blend of straight rye whiskeys finished in port barrels. Sounds good. Um, I've seen and heard a lot about it, and finally got an opportunity to pick up this bottle not too long ago. Not a very, not a real heavy nose on it, and I know I'm not using the proper glass, if you will. Um, all the glassware is currently in the dishwasher, so may or may not have been sampling some whiskeys over the last week. But so anyway, got it in a regular shot glass, but it is kind of really light on the nose. It doesn't give you a whole lot to work with. Flavor wise, though, I'm gonna dip into it. Kind of a grain forward. It's sweet. To me, it's got a nice sweet flavor to it. Um, I'm not always a big fan of grain forward, but this one I don't really mind it too much. Got a nice flavor to it. I have yet to make kind of my go-to standard bearer, if you will, um, for different drinks is or for different whiskeys is make an old fashioned with them. Kind of see how it interacts with being blended with into a cocktail. And I haven't done that with this one yet. My gut tells me it's going to make a pretty good old fashioned, but I've yet to try that yet. And unfortunately, today I just don't have time to do it. I want to try to get this episode in for you guys. I'm going to be down for a couple of days, so just wanted to get some content in and out for you guys. But again, Dave didn't care for it. And, we're all different. We all have our own profiles. As a rye guy, I thought he was going to like it, and I thought I wouldn't be so crazy about it. And it's kind of the other way around, interestingly. Um, I actually, I'm going to go back to it again. Again, the nose is really light. It just, and I suspect it might be because it's not a real high proof. What did I say it is? 49.3. So that'd be 96.6, 98.6 proof. Um, yeah, it's not a low proof, but it's not a super high one. But man, get it on the palate there, and got a nice flavor bomb to it. Trying to think of some like honeydew melon almost on the back, kind of on the finish, that real sweet kind of honey finish to it, or honeydew finish. It's got some grain, although I've noticed when I first cracked the bottle, the grain was a lot more forward than it is now. It's still there, a little bit of that dried wheat kind of a thing, or dried straw, but it's not bad. Don't let that dissuade you. All in all, in my opinion, it's a great pour. It's a good bottle. Um, I got this one for about $1.50. I don't know that I would buy it again at that price. Take 50 off of that, and I would probably consider it again. Um, but I'm not disappointed that I got it, just because I've seen it around a lot on different venues. You know, whether it's YouTube channels or other Facebook pages and that. I have seen it out there, and I've seen more good than bad about it. So when I had the opportunity to pick it up at a halfway reasonable price, I went ahead and did it. And again, I don't hate it. I kind of like it, and I'm kind of surprised it was a little bit polarizing. You know, that it wasn't the reaction from Dave that I was expecting to get, because he's a rye guy through and through. So anyway, I think that's about all we're going to have for this week. We'll kind of keep it short and sweet. Please, well, first off, thanks for watching. I always appreciate you guys being out there. Appreciate folks reaching out to us through comments or emails. And so bigroostermedia@gmail.com is how you can reach us via email. And that being said, I think we're going to call this an episode. You folks have a great week, and we will see you again next Thursday. Thanks a lot. Catch you then.